In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on July 8, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Detroit Tigers versus Chicago White Sox. The Detroit Tigers head to Chicago to play the White Sox on Friday. The Tigers are coming off a 4-game series sweep of the Cleveland Guardians, and before that lost 2 of 3 to the Kansas City Royals. Chicago, meanwhile, lost 2 of 3 to the Minnesota Twins after sweeping the San Francisco Giants. The Tigers are 4-0 in their last 4 in Game 2 of a series and 10-23 in their last 33 road games. Detroit is 17-44 in their last 61 Friday games. Meanwhile, the Sox are 15-6 in their last 21 in Game 2 of a series and 25-12 in their last 37 at home versus a lefty starter. The over is 4-1 in Chicago's last 5 in Game 2 of a series. Both Giolito and Skubal have struggled as of late, but I like the Chicago White Sox to win at home and snap the Tigers' winning streak. Skubal has struggled as of late, as he is giving up a ton of walks and hard hit balls, including 5 homers in his last 5 starts. Giolito should be able to limit the damage as Detroit's offense is starting to click, but Skubal's woes will likely continue here, as even if he wasn't struggling as much as he is right now, he has a hard time against the White Sox and their bats, especially due to the fact Chicago hits lefties hard. Meanwhile, in 6 games they have played, the White Sox have won 5 of 6. Giolito posted a rough outing against Toronto in late June with 7 earned on 11 hits and a walk in 5 innings. Since then he's gotten back on track, however, with 3 earned in 12 combined innings on 9 hits and 3 walks. As for Skubal, he's given up 14 earned runs over his last 3 starts in a combined 14 innings. Unless Skubal has a big turnaround here, the game should be in Chicago's control, so the Chicago White Sox money line is our full game side pick. In the 6 games these two teams played against each other, they went over 7 runs in 4 of them and went exactly 7 once, meaning they went under that number just once, and it was 6 runs. In those games, they are averaging 10 runs per game. As well, in Chicago's last 5 games, they are averaging 12.2 runs per game, while Detroit is averaging 9.8 runs per game. Skubal hasn't been able to pitch more than 4.2 innings in 4 of his last 5 starts, yet is still giving up several runs every time he's on the mound. The opposition has scored at least 6 runs in 4 of his last 5 starts. As well, to make matters worse, Skubal is a lefty. For all of the adversity the White Sox have had to fight through this season, they never faltered against left-handed pitching. They are the 2nd best lineup against such pitchers and have been back and forth with the Rockies for the top spot all season. They have already proven it against Skubal and the Tigers in that 10-1 win against him earlier in the year. While the Sox should handle most of this total, that doesn't mean Giolito is flawless either. He endured back-to-back starts last month in which he allowed 7 and 8 runs. Although those were against great lineups in the Astros and Blue Jays, the Tigers can still cross the plate a couple of times. Both these pitchers have struggled as of late, and both these offenses are starting to click. Skubal's struggles should also be what allows this game to get over the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Pittsburgh Pirates versus Milwaukee Brewers. National League Central foes will open up a 3-game series on Friday night when the Pittsburgh Pirates visit the Milwaukee Brewers at American Family Field. Pittsburgh split a doubleheader with the Cincinnati Reds on Thursday, capped by a 5-1 loss in the nightcap as a plus 113 underdog to fall to 34-49 on the season. Milwaukee is atop the division at 47-37, but dropped 2 of 3 to the Chicago Cubs, including a 2-1 loss in Wednesday's finale as a massive -256 favorite. The Brewers have dominated the season series thus far with an 8-2 head-to-head advantage over Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is 4-0 in their last 4 games following a loss, and 4-0 in their last 4 games after scoring 2 runs or less in their previous game, while the over is 5-0 in Brubaker's last 5 Friday starts. Milwaukee is 1-6 in their last 7 games after allowing 2 runs or less in their previous game, and 0-4 in Ashby's last 4 starts, while the under is 4-1 in their last 5 games following an off day. Even while atop the division, the Brewers haven't played well for a few weeks lately and split a 4-game set with the Pirates just last week. Brubaker is pitching well enough lately to give Pittsburgh a good chance, and Milwaukee's typically elite pitching staff is having some of its depth challenged lately. I get why Milwaukee's favored at home here, but the problem I have is that Aaron Ashby hasn't been anything special this season and certainly not a pitcher I'm looking to lay this kind of heavy juice with. Brubaker's been in and out of Pittsburgh's rotation, but he's better, I think, than a lot of what his numbers suggest to the naked eye. While the Brewers are a better team, they don't have the offense to pull away from opponents, and Brubaker can keep the Pirates in it. So the Pittsburgh Pirates to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The total has finished over in 5 of Pittsburgh's last 6 when playing against a team from the National League Central and in 5 of Pittsburgh's last 7 overall. The Pirates are 26th in team ERA and opponents are averaging .260 at the plate against Pirates pitching, which is 27th. Milwaukee is 9th in runs scored and has the 9th best slugging percentage. The total has finished over in 9 of Milwaukee's last 13. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Guardians versus Kansas City Royals. The Cleveland Guardians face the Kansas City Royals for the first game of a 3-game series. The Guardians have a 40-40 record, but with a 4-game losing streak have dipped to the .500 mark on the season. The Royals, meanwhile, have a 30-51 record, which is the worst in the American League Central Division and second worst in the American League. For the upcoming game, the Guardians will turn to Aaron Civale as their starting pitcher, while the Royals will turn to Brady Singer to start the game. The Guardians are 5-1 in their last 6 games following an off day and are 4-1 in their last 5 Friday games. The Guardians are also 7-2 in their last 9 when their opponent allows 5 runs or more in their previous game. The Royals are 17-37 in their last 54 games versus a right-handed starter and are 16-35 in their last 51 when their opponent allows 5 runs or more in their previous game. The Royals are also 8-20 in their last 28 after allowing 5 runs or more in their previous game and are 4-10 in their last 14 versus American League Central. The Guardians have played poorly across the board recently, making it easy to think the Royals will win the upcoming game at home. The problem is that the Guardians look to step up and bounce back against a Royals team that is one of the worst in the American League and dominate the upcoming game as a result. The Guardians should constantly drive in runs with Jose Ramirez, Josh Naylor, and the rest of the lineup making hard contact against Brady Singer and the rest of the Royals pitchers to plate base runners throughout the game. The Guardians should also limit the Royals lineup, which is scoring only 3.95 runs per game, with Aaron Civale pitching multiple scoreless innings to allow the bullpen to close out the game with a comfortable lead. The Guardians should snap their 4-game losing streak with a dominant performance against the struggling Royals today. Cleveland is better than they are showing in the last week and should rebound in a big way in this game and series. So the Cleveland Guardians money line is our full game side pick. Both the Guardians and the Royals look to step up and drive in runs from the first inning against 2 struggling starting pitchers. The Royals should play base runners throughout the game with Andrew Benintendi, Bobby Witt, and the rest of the lineup making contact at will against Aaron Civale to keep rallies going and drive in runs. The Guardians, who average 4.26 runs per game, should run up the score against Brady Singer, who has allowed 10 runs in his last 3 starts, and the rest of the Royals pitchers with Jose Ramirez, Josh Naylor, and the rest of the batting order powering the ball over the fences and circling the bases off of hard contact throughout the game. Singer isn't quite as effective at home, where he has filed a subpar 4.58 ERA on the season. He has pitched 5 or fewer innings in 5 out of his last 6 starts, and the Kansas City bullpen ranks near the bottom with a 4.7 ERA. In addition, while Aaron Civale should contain the Royals, he is not having a good season and has recorded a 5.75 ERA and 20.1 career innings against the rivals. The Royals are scoring runs, plating at least 5 runs in 4 out of their last 5 games. The over is also 4-1 in the Guardians' last 5 games in the first game of a series. This starting pitching matchup should result in plenty of runs. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.